Good afternoon, everyone. I guess it's afternoon. We're a little afternoon here, so I guess that's appropriate. Anyway, Tom Leahy with OptiMed, and I'm joined today uh, by Candace Suarez, who is our Director of Student Counseling at OptiMed. Hi, Candace. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So we're together on the screen, but we're separate geographically, I guess, for purposes of safety and all that, which we certainly support at Optimum Med. So we do everything remotely. We do everything by Zoom, but we have been doing Zoom for some time now because we do operate nationally, and it's how we've delivered our services to kids outside the Richmond metro area for a number of years now. So it's nothing new to us. We are a higher education advisory firm, which means that for us, we like to say no matter who they are, or where they are, or what their circumstance, we can help any young person find a way forward. Generally, and for most of our students, that means they're going on to college, though we can entertain other paths as well. Um, but so for us, it really processes, we go through an assessment process to determine direction and in life, career, and how that translates into an academic path. And then, of course, that tells us what college majors we need to be looking at. And then that helps us begin the college search process. Obviously, we want to be looking at schools, universities, colleges that have college majors available, et cetera, et cetera. But, recently, Candace and I were having a conversation about some of the assessment processes that we've been engaged in with college students, for example, or younger students, maybe eighth grade, even adults. And it seemed like that conversation in a lot of instances needed to go beyond what we were doing through the assessment process. And so Candace thought maybe we ought to be offering something a little more robust. And so, Candace, you want to talk to that?
Sure. In my little bit of time with Optimum Ed, I have definitely fallen in love with the assessment that we offer. I think that the assessment really gives students and their parents a really clear picture of who they are, what they're made of, how they think, what they like, how they interact with others. And I think exploring that a little bit longer than what we're currently doing is a viable option for a lot of people. And if you do get our full suite of services, you get that extended time to explore a little bit more of the career options and looking at paths forward from different angles. So you do get that with our traditional suite of services. But as Tom said, we've just been talking about maybe that other path that some kids are on. Maybe it's a kid who is a junior in high school and he or she is deciding they want to look at trades. Our assessment could validate that for them, talk to them about some trade options for them, but then where does it go from there if they're not needing our services for college applications? So I think that we could definitely spend a few more sessions with a kiddo like that and his family in looking at how to get him from point A to point B and really, solidifying that path for them and making sure that we set them up with opportunities to observe and experience whatever line of work they're looking to go into so that they're really making a good educated decision.
Well, or even that college student
Yeah,
who,
exactly.
it has come to us to affirm that they're doing the right thing may enjoy or find it productive to have us as a resource as they move through that transition, perhaps to a new school or to a new major, and instead of just leaving it at the end of the assessment process.
Yeah. And I think another thing I wanted to talk about too is that we as parents have we are our child's first cheerleader. We have their best interest at heart and we really have our visions for them as well. And I think that part of what we could be offering is a little bit more one-on-one coaching with your child. I mean, I was a school counselor for many years, and I only knew kids in conversation without their parents there. So we really, created that alliance and really could talk about, what their future would hold for them, without that. Well, my dad has always wanted me to be a doctor, so, without, of course, we all want the best for our kids, but maybe helping them create their own vision and what that looks like, and then being able to share it with their parents would be, beneficial to them.
Yeah, delivering that the possibility, or delivering the freedom to explore and discover on their own.
Yeah, exactly. And I think just being able to envision different paths for themselves. Our assessment gives them a lot of different career options at the end. And I think, kids don't know what they don't know. There's so many different careers out there that they have no idea about. There's so many careers that we don't even know exist, and having that printout at the bottom and having the opportunity to really take time and explore what each of those means in a little bit deeper way, I think can only benefit everybody in the long run.
Yeah. And that assessment piece, that determining direction is the foundation for everything else. And it is so critical to really making this whole thing about higher education, about, even if it's, training in a trade or whatever, making it much more successful for the student and efficient for the family. So, and we like to bring together not only just the passion and for doing something, but is that something going to be viable, pay the bills for that student forward, and not having to come home to live and that sort of thing. So hugely important. So if they want to find out more about the new services, Candace, what do they need to do?
They need to reach out to either one of us. We're, easily accessible through many different platforms, the website, email, Facebook, LinkedIn, all of those areas we're available, and this could even be for someone who is looking for a career change or just graduated from college and doesn't need that college platform piece. We just want to be able to offer them that career coaching kind of feel as well.
So our website is OptimumEdCenter.com. You can go there and contact us through our website. Our email, ask@OptimumEdCenter.com. Or our office number is 804-417-4807. Any of those ways of contacting us will work. Love to talk with you and explore further your future. So with that, I think we will say have a good afternoon, and we will see you next week, same time, with another great subject. All right, everybody, take care.
Thank you.